6:30 in the morning. Getting ready to go over to the delivery, which is literally 3 buildings further west. So just doing my pre-trip. Just went inside, went to the bathroom, let the puppy go potty. And now I'm getting ready to go. Get whatever is my eye, probably an eyelash. So I deliver here, I go down to Brewton, Alabama, which is basically the panhandle of Florida, pick up, and then that goes to Fort Smith, but it doesn't deliver till Friday, so I have a feeling it goes to the yard, Little Rock, or it's just a drop in the hook in Brewton. Not really sure, just have to see. He wants that more than anything in the world, because he wants to look out the window. It's the only thing he wants in life. Be on top of me and look out the window. See? He stares at all the stuff going on. So, slept pretty good, believe it or not. It says I got almost 8 hours of sleep. I think it started out like 7 hours and then it updated and said I got 7.5 hours of sleep. It's not terrible, I suppose. Feel pretty rested. I could go for some coffee, but I'm trying not to drink any caffeine. I already have such a hard time sleeping as it is. So if I get really tired, I got some Red Bull sitting in my fridge. But yeah, we'll get this day started. Beautiful morning. It's warm too. It's 69 degrees, so it's perfect. Love it. Staring out the window. While I'm waiting to pick up my load. To sit at the stop sign and wait for the light to turn green. There's a whole line of trucks behind me. Kind of takes forever. I don't know. Let's see how long I've been here.
You have 7 hours.
Been here an hour, just sitting in line waiting to get to the inspection/guard shack. And then I'm 12 hours, 17 minutes up to Fort Smith. So my dispatcher already asked for my ETA, and I obviously don't know it yet because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get me out of here. 7 hours and 39 minutes left on my clock. 9 hours, 35 minutes left on my 14. So I got a fair bit left by 14. I don't know how, because I sat at that place this morning forever, but I don't drive all the way to my 14-hour clock. It'd be too late in the day. I hate parking that late. But just waiting for the light to go green. It's 5:49. I decided to stop. Just headed up to the yard. I'm 7 hours away. I thought about going further, but parking is getting harder and harder, so I kind of want to take a shower in the morning too. Just like, if I'm just going to the yard, why even bother? Might as well just do this and then, go. So I figured, why not? So I'm in Clayton, Alabama, and then 7 hours, 14 minutes from the yard, which is 2/3 of a day. Probably get there at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'm sure I'll get a load out of Morrilton and go. I don't need to go home quite yet, so I might just go home for like a night and then hitch a load and go. So yeah, got the puppy. He probably needs to go potty. I just cleaned my windows and he decided to not get onto his bed. Guy going way too fast in the parking lot. One thing I don't ever really understand, he's been parked here for a while and his emergency flashers are on. It's never made any sense to me. When I'm walking around with the puppy, Found something cool in the parking lot. I'm gonna take you and show you it. So when I first started driving truck, I was in one of these, except it was a Peterbilt. I think this is actually a 2000 cab over. Mine was like an 86 or something like that. But I remember back in the day when these things were everywhere in the parking lot. Everywhere you went to. Trucking has changed a lot since then. But I just thought it was really cool. You don't see a whole lot of them, so I figured I'd show you. But yeah, neat.
Look at this cute little puppy.
Pim Pim's not feeling it, not even a little bit. Watch, he gets all grumpy. Hey, oh yes, you're so cute and such needle teeth. Pim Pim's such a grump. Well, what do you do, cutie? Hey, hey, come here. Hi. Oh yes. Oh yes, I love playing with puppies. Been looking for blue ones. And these spits. And they just don't seem to have them anymore. I don't know what the deal is. I want spits and blue. Well, Pim Pim and I are going back to the truck. That was pretty cool seeing that puppy. I sat and talked to her for quite a while, probably half an hour at least. Pim Pim, being the grump he is, didn't like a puppy all up in his face. So he growled at him a couple of times, and the puppy was submissive, which is a good sign. It was listening to feedback he was getting from another dog. But Mr. Grump here wouldn't even play. I wish he was a little bit more playful and would have run around with them. I could have stuck him in the dog playpen area and let him like wrestle and play, but nope, Mr. Grumpy wasn't feeling it. So walking back to the truck and going to bed. The place is jam-packed full, which you probably can't see, but not a spot anywhere. So unless something interesting happens, see you guys tomorrow.